We know that Bosa's more expensive, significantly more expensive than Deebo Samuel. I think that logic should also apply to a trade. What could the 49ers get for Nick Bosa in draft capital? Like, for example, could Bosa get the 4th pick in the draft from the Jets?
Yeah, I think teams will value the edge rusher more. So,
Yeah.
again, for the 49ers, maybe Deebo is more important or just as important, equally as important as the edge rusher. But I think most teams that tell you, no, look at this draft. Their first 4 picks, wouldn't be surprised at all if they're all edge rushers.
Right.
Aiden
And Bosa's better than all of them, right?
Hutchinson,
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, Johnson, Walker, like they might all be the first 4 picks. So teams just going to prioritize pass rush over receiver most of the time.
Bosa's better than them. I mean, I would think at least. I mean, he's proven, and he's still
more complete and proven, like you said.
He's like 23 years old, 24 years old. So theoretically, I think the Niners could trade Bosa to the Jets. They could trade him to the Houston Texans. I mean, any team in the top 4 that's thinking about taking an edge rusher might want to take Bosa. Now, maybe a team would rather have Hutchinson on a rookie deal or Thibodeau on a rookie deal than Bosa. I frankly might. But I don't know. Maybe the Niners could get 2 first round. Could they get a top 5 pick this year and a first next year for Bosa?
I think so.
See, you got to think about it that way. I know Niner fans seem very emotionally attached to Bosa in a way they're not to Deebo, and I have theories as to why that is. But really, take your emotions out of it. Think about how expensive Bosa's going to be. Think about what you could get for him in a trade. If and I'm not saying you should want to trade Bosa. But if you want to trade Deebo, I think that's a better option. If you're into trading someone, if you have to trade someone, I think it's Bosa. And I think what Crocker is saying is, dude, spend your money. Keep both of them. I don't mean to speak for you on that one.
Well, no, I am saying that, but yeah, I mean, if you held a gun to my head and say, hey, you gotta pick, one who are you going to trade, who are you going to keep? I think with my offensive coordinator being Kyle Shanahan and how he's able to utilize Deebo, I probably would choose him. And as far as the pass rush goes, again, if I have solid guys, which I think the 49ers have shown they have a solid pass rush. Right. And even if you throw another guy in there at some point in the draft, you're not getting Nick Bosa. You're not at all.
No,
but you can manufacture blitzes. You can manufacture blitzes. You can, do all kinds of different things.
They could trade Bosa for Aiden Hutchinson right now and get another first round pick next year. And again, I don't think you need the best pass rush in the league. You need a good pass rush. And as long as the Niners have Chris Kasarik and some high draft picks on the line, they're going to have a good pass rush. They don't need to be spending $30 million on one player. Although, they could. I don't think they need to. If you had to go Moneyball any spot, I would trust Chris Kasarik. But anyway, why don't you just
real quick, just want to make it clear.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of us are saying we want to trade those players. I know I wouldn't. I've said it, like, just pay them. You got a quarterback on rookie contract. You should have the available funds to be able to give Deebo and Bosa what they need to get the job done. But they done weird things. Again, when I keep going back to, they traded DeForest Buckner. So I don't put
anything's on the
guy
table.
That was everything that you want in your top 10 pick, worthy of a top 10 pick, being like an elite guy and not just elite on the field, but off of the field as well with who he is. The leader on the field, off the field, never had any issues with him, never got into any type of trouble. Just probably wants to go to Hawaii and chill with his wife or whatever he's got going on. Yeah. He was like everything you want when you draft, and they traded him.
And what's crazy about it is, one, he was a 7th pick in the draft. And as his career on, you're like, man, like, he was a steal at 7. How did he get to 7? He could have been a top 3 pick. And then he improved. And the Niners said he's going to be a Niner for a very long time. And they still traded him. So, I think funny things are going to happen. I think if anything happens, it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, which is cool. Give me the Giants 5-7 overall this year for Bosa. Oh, Kevin likes it. Kevin likes it. I'm into it.
Might do that too.
I'm up 5-7. But again, hold on. Do you want those top 10 picks this year? Or would you rather have like one top 10 pick this year, one top 10 pick next year? It seems like the top 10 this year isn't as top heavy as it normally is.
I'm trying to think what I would do with those top picks and like trying to look through the eyes of the organization right now. I know a lot of people will probably think corner. I just don't think they're going to do that. Not with Mosley, and they just signed Ward. They definitely would probably go pass rusher, maybe a guy like Jermaine Johnson if he's not off the board by pick 4. And I mean, you can also bolster up the tackle position. This is a really good offensive tackle class. You have a guy like Ekwonu from North Carolina State. Again, he's a guy who can play guard, play tackle as well. He's a legit tackle, but he can be a really good guard as well, and he can move out. You have flexibility there. So, I would be intrigued. I would be intrigued by it.
All right, that's something. Sean says, to answer your question, Grant, about Debo versus Bosa, it's the Jimmy G effect. Bosa unlocked the pass rush when he got here. Debo, not so. What's the Jimmy G effect? What are you talking about? I'm lost.
Maybe the team not winning and then they won the last 5 games.
Oh, okay. All of this, it's just like he's the savior. I see. Okay, got it. All right. I will think about that. I'll ponder that the rest of the day.